Hello, welcome and welcome back to Courageously Living. I am Tara, and I am so grateful for all of my existing and new subscribers. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you. And I love to hear what's going on in the comment section with you. So please keep those comments coming. Today is for March 14th. It is the full moon. It is a lunar eclipse. I've got a whole other video that will be also posting today to give you a little bit more on that. But this is a full moon. So full moons are always kind of about releasing stuff from the past 6 months or so. I also want to keep this really light and easy to digest. So I'm only going to pull kind of like one card to kind of help you today. And if you want more information, then make sure you check out the other video that's a little bit more how the Astro is kind of working right now for this time. And I will put a link to that in this video. I'll actually have that one probably post first, so that when you guys are done watching this one, you can watch that one if you're interested. Also, I have personal sessions available from 15 minutes to 90 minutes if that is something you are interested in and trying to find your focus right now in this incredibly chaotic time. And what major arcana is going to help us today on the full moon? Neptune and the Hangman. So this deck tells you what the astrological sign is or a planet that's associated with the card. And so Neptune is associated with the Hangman. The Hangman is about pausing and looking at things from a new perspective. Now, it's not a card to move quickly, move fast, especially on this full moon and lunar eclipse. And it's incredibly interesting that Neptune is related to this card because Neptune itself is in the last degree of Pisces, which can mean there's a lot of emotion coming to the surface. We'll leave it there. I'll probably go a little bit deeper into the Astro one, but lots of emotions coming to the surface. And sometimes with Hangman, there can be that emotions of like, I don't know where to go. Like I'm trying to figure this out. And just kind of ride it out. Try not to make big decisions today if possible. Sometimes that's not, but if you can, try not to make any big, certainly lasting decisions today. Today would not be the greatest day to sign a contract. If you have to, just surround that contract in truth, white light, and clarity. But again, if you can avoid it, and actually contracts should be kind of signed outside of this 2-week time, especially big contracts, smaller stuff, day-to-day contracts, like, oh, you're working with somebody for one thing, or like with me, like if you connect with me with a session, like I have you sign a contract saying, yes, I understand your policies. That kind of stuff is way better to do if you have to do during that time versus like a really big business contract or something, unless stuff is already in motion. That's not the time you want to bring on a new business partner. So see the kind of the difference there. And it's gonna be kind of a wild ride emotionally. So just be as grounded as you can. Listen to soothing music or really soft music. Be in nature. That's going to really help you. Some chocolate might be on the cards. That's also okay. Don't beat yourself up if you eat that chocolate or if you, have that extra cup of coffee. We so often get into the, oh, well, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't. Well, yes, I agree. You should not make a complete meal out of chocolate. And depending on your own dietary and everything needs, I'm not a doctor, but sometimes I find that for me, having that small square of chocolate stops the craving versus then me eating the entire bag of M&Ms. So again, kind of up to you, but chocolate does actually help you ground a little bit. You can also, we're starting to get to spring here in the US, so actually, digging in the dirt, or if you have a dog and the outside is muddy, you're in the mud that way because the dog has definitely gone through the mud or at least needs their paws wiped off. So all those kind of things can help you ground during this period. It's going to be super, super important to have you ground. One of the other things you can do is give yourself a self-hug. Self-hug. They're easy, they are free, and they actually do help lower cortisol, which is the hormone that causes stress. So that is what I have for you today, and I will catch you on the next video, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next astrological video that I'm doing. I'm also pulling a card with that, although I might actually use the card that we pulled because it's so fitting for this time. I will see you tomorrow.